That weather radar was working overtime this afternoon as we saw storms and even tornado warnings across parts of Northeast Ohio. Meteorologist Jessica Van Meter here now with a first look at what we can expect moving forward. Hey, Jessica.
Yeah, hey there, Peter. Good news is we are all clear for severe weather. All of our watches, warnings, advisories from earlier today are done, and we are much quieter heading into the overnight hours. A lot of those heavier showers, thunderstorms that we had earlier way east into Pennsylvania. We do still have those lingering clouds and a couple of brief pop-ups. That's still going to be a possibility for us as we go through the overnight hours. And some of these could still have some very heavy downpours in them. We've got one of those out across western portions of Lorain County near South Amherst there. Another couple of quick downpours in and around southern parts of Portage County. Just kind of some gully washers, if you will, right there. Another one out towards areas just west of Mansfield, still west of that I-71 corridor for right now. So a couple of these hit or miss heavier showers still possible as we go through the overnight. But again, the bulk of that action from earlier has pushed well off to the east. Still have a couple of those showers off to the northwest, and some of that energy and moisture is still going to try to work its way through. Tonight, we're going to have temperatures mostly in the low 60s. Again, we'll keep that chance for a couple of showers around, maybe a brief rumble or two. Into tomorrow, temperatures are going to be cooler. It's going to be more comfortable, but we are going to have our winds picking up quite a bit from the west. That's going to mean some issues out on the water and near the lakeshore. We'll talk more about that in the forecast for the rest of next week coming up, Peter.
Okay, well, enjoy this calm evening and then see what's next in just a little bit. Thanks so much, Jessica. Those heavy rains and strong winds hitting communities across Northeast Ohio, and shortly afterward, reports of damage, of course, starting to emerge. Tyler Madden joins us live now after spending the evening in Lorain County, where they were hit pretty hard. Tyler, what did that area look like tonight after you spent some time out there?
So, Peter, here's a look at some of the damage that we spotted. Down branches, trees all over, and we were in the Avon, North Ridgeville area as neighbors began surveying the damage.
We saw these down branches on Case Road in Avon. Not too far away on Stoney Ridge Road, the wind took down some pretty big trees.
The winds were terrible. It was bad.
We ran into neighbors on Avalon Drive in North Ridgeville who were just beginning to survey the damage.
This is my home, and that's my tree.
Jean Gaeta wasn't home when the tree went down.
I was in church and happened to look out, and everything was black, and then all of a sudden the rains came, and I hear this a siren, and I thought, oh my God, that sounds like a tornado siren. Here it was my phone notifying me.
But her neighbors were.
I was just in my living room as usual watching TV, and next you know I hear this huge crash.
When she got home, her neighbors were already outside.
Well, I thought, what are these people here? What's going on? And I didn't notice the tree at first. I thought everybody's standing around, something's wrong. And they're in my drive.
The tree fell at the perfect angle, not hitting her house, the house next door, or cars parked nearby.
Did it hit anything? I thought maybe it hit the house next door, but it hit nothing. This is my favorite tree, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to upright it and stable it.
Her neighbors are already working together to figure it out.
Could have been worse. I'm not going to complain. It could have been worse.
Now, thankfully, throughout all of our travels today, we didn't see any major damage to home or businesses throughout Lorain County, just a fair amount of downed trees and branches, Peter.
Tyler, could you have run into a sweeter victim than Jean?
Just the loveliest lady, and the best part was all the neighbors were already out trying to help. They said the most important thing was they were trying to check in and see how she was doing was the most important thing, and she wasn't even at home. They were already all there.
Poor Jean gets out of Saturday night church, finds her favorite tree down between the houses. Look, in all seriousness, very glad that no one was injured, major damage was avoided, and of course we're going to continue to follow this, make sure that that storm got out of here with everyone in one piece. Thanks so much, Tyler.
You bet.
Of course, hail was another big issue with these storms today. Look at that picture on your screen. That's from 3 News viewer John, who shared this, telling us this is the hail that fell across his yard in Fairview Park tonight. Now, again, as Tyler said, no report of any major damage from the hail, which is a major relief to home and automobile owners.